All right, now we will have a quick look at the agent power levels. Now, the agent power levels is basically a framework that we have created at the Agent Build Academy in order to help you better understand your setup and what you can do with every setup. Now, there is no specific setup that is better than the other. There's basically a setup that helps you solve a problem the best way possible. So for example, we have here an APL level of 1, which is a 0 setup, which is basically you chatting with a browser, with an agent inside a browser. And you do not have to install anything. You don't have to give the agent any kind of information about you. You just ask questions and you receive a reply. And if there is a solution that you receive that helps you solve the problem, that's it. So we're using, for example, ChatGPT or Gemini chat or CrewAI, etc. And we're just talking and chatting with the agent and it's helping us solve problems. A level 2 is something like an IDE, for example, that's basically a chat that is inside software or a tool, such as, for example, if we're using Cursor or Windsurf or VS Copilot, basically an agent that has a bit more access than simple chat. And it can see certain structures of your projects already. For example, edit some files, it can understand your repo, it can see some of the structure of your project. That's a level, APL level 2. Then we move forward towards a level 3. That's basically when you're working, for example, with Claude Code or Gemini CLI or Cursor or Codex CLI, etc. That's basically already a so-called full developer setup. That's when actually your agent has a lot more information now and has a lot more context and can actually already act. It moves from basically, that's what we call the inflection point. It moves from simply, being there as a consultant to being there as a collaborator. That's an APL level 3. Yeah. And then we move further towards an APL level 4, and that's when we have, for example, not just one agent, but maybe we have multiple agents. We do have that already in level 3, such as in Claude Code. Claude Code works with sub-agents. Yes, it does. But in level 4, we are ourselves deciding on working with sub-agents, and we architect systems that allow different agents to do different tasks for us, and we orchestrate that complete system. That's an APL level 4. So someone using, for example, LangGraph, CrewAI, etc. That's an APL level 4. Now, as I said before, there is no perfect setup. There's just one level that solves one problem the best way. So for example, if you just literally need to figure out something very simple about a specific problem, and it works with ChatGPT, that's it. You just use ChatGPT and maybe a level 1 setup and you just solve that problem. Some of our work is done this way a lot faster than by instructing some agents with sub-agents to do that work for you. That's just an overkill. So basically, it all depends on the problem at hand and what setup meets that problem the best way. And this is how we're thinking about the agent power levels. That's it. In the next video, we're talking about the agent access levels.